Good afternoon and welcome to this special AACS 15 sports presentation. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Peter Bray will be the cameraman today. Jim Jones will be running our graphics. He's also the engineer in charge. The sport is boys soccer as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers will host the Stoughton Black Knights. These two teams ended last year together. Neither one qualified for the Hockomock Cup. And they played a game here at Tozer Cassidy Field that Attleboro won. Last year, the Blue Bombardiers had a record of 2 wins, 5 losses, 6 draws, but it's a bit deceiving, Ned, as they were unbeaten over their final 5 games.
Yeah, they got it together in that strange season last year.
Yes, and a big part of that was Jackson Singer. I remember him, number 16, the great midfielder who started so many times transitioning Attleboro from defense to offense. He's down in Australia now, I guess, studying and playing soccer. The Stoughton Black Knights were 0-10-2. They're coached by John Grant, a great guy in his 3rd year, 2nd season, desperately trying to rebuild the Stoughton program, which unfortunately has fallen a bit, but he's trying to bring them back. He's a Zavarian grad, John Grant is, and didn't play college soccer, but did play high-level amateur soccer for Watertown United. Played some games against the Laza League, which one of our referees today, Luis Reyes, he played in that league as well. But Stoughton, Attleboro so far on the season is in 3rd place in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. They have 3 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie. 3-1-1 in the Kelly Rex. They've scored 9 goals, only allowed 7, Ned. It's been a tough go for Stoughton, 0-7 overall, 0-6 in the Davenport division of the Hockomock League. Scored 3 goals, allowed 39.
Yeah, hopefully we're not going to see a totally one-sided game today. We'd like to see a game that's fun to watch, and when one side's completely stomping on the other one, that is not fun at all for anybody, including those of us watching it.
Yeah.
Watching Stoughton's warm-ups, they don't look that bad to me.
Yeah.
You know, there's more to what you can do as foot skills warming up than as a team, but we know the coach is working at it.
Yep. They'll use a 4-5-1 formation, 4 backs, 5 midfielders, 1 forward, and I'm stepping on my mic cord again. Attleboro will counter with what
Keep talking.
Peter Pereira calls a very old-style attack, the 3-2-3-2. 3 backs, 2 defensive midfielders, 3 offensive midfielders, and 2 forwards. The forwards today will be William Badger, number 18, and number 10, Esvin Morales, and number 18, Badger, and number 19, Yanni Skordas, when he comes off the bench. They both play at a pace, well, more hyper, more energetic than most human beings play at.
Right.
Those two, 18 and 19. For Stoughton, they're going to start Ben Shirley, the sophomore, in goal. Val Pierre, a senior, will start at defender. Joe McSweeney, a sophomore, will be in the defense. Oleg Kozak, a freshman, is starting in the midfield. Jao Marathi, number 7, is one of their captains. He's a junior captain starting at forward. Kyle Grant, the son of the coach, a sophomore, is starting in the midfield. He started last year as a freshman. And not because he was the coach's kid, because he can play. This isn't the Little League shortstop, folks. Ron Carvalho, a senior captain, starting. Well, I'm not sure if he's playing midfield or forward today. Tay Marsalis, a senior, starting at forward. Tyler Teixeira, a junior, I believe will be at the defense. And Evan Kang, a sophomore, will be in the midfield. Wenderson Silva de Souza is a senior, and he's in the starting lineup as well. For the Bombardiers, it's going to be Toby Smith on the back line. Alexander Vecchioli, 2 goals on the season, just a sophomore, starting in the midfield. Sophomore Tyler Rocchio starting in goal. Chris Russo and his twin brother Tom, they're the defensive midfielders in the 3-2-3-2 formation. So we're going to have to tell twins apart as if it's not tough enough. They're going to be playing next to each other. Where are we here? Esvin Morales starting in the midfield. Cashel Stuger, the steady central defender. He'll be in the middle of that 3-man back line. Ian Miller will be back there with him. Luke Hagopian in the midfield. Badger as a forward, and Lucas Marks, number 21, the junior. He'll be the third backline defender. He'll be on the right side. Toby Smith on the left. And Toby Smith, number 2 in the blue. Not as big as your typical backliner, but clubs have learned playing Attleboro. You don't have much success going down your offensive right, Attleboro's defensive left. He's almost been like a sweeper from the side, Ned.
Yeah. And, of course, at this point in the season, all these teams have had a chance to scout the other ones,
Yeah.
especially Attleboro, because we keep broadcasting some of these games.
Cashel Stuger missed a couple of games early with concussion syndrome, but he's back and healthy. Whoops. Well, we cursed Toby Smith. That was that kid stinks. Trade the bum, as that pass was errant. Throw in number 4, Pierre. Broken up by Morales, but controlled by, 27. That's Wenderson Silva da Sousa. And this is number 8, Kyle Grant, the sophomore midfielder, who'll take the free kick, 50 yards out from the right wing.
Again, the sun is setting behind some clouds to make our job much easier.
And the temperature rapidly dropping. Headed away. Good job by Pierre to keep Stoughton control of the ball. Gets it to Marcellus. Marcellus has the ball taken away by Marks.
Oops.
Well, Stoughton has certainly come out aggressive. Nice play by Marotti, the captain. Attleboro gets it back. There's Vecchioli. Gets it up to Morales. Tom Rousseau, Chris Rousseau. Toby Smith. Vecchioli back to Chris Rousseau. Stuger. Well, Stoughton certainly came out aggressive, didn't they?
Yes, right. And they're here to play, I think.
Yeah. And that 4-5-1 location, again, it's very, very early, but they did a good job of clogging up the midfield there.
Right.
Onside. Down the right wing, I believe that's number 18, William Badger. Marks with a drop pass to Morales. Through to Marks. They want an offside call. Save by Ben Sherry, the sophomore goaltender. A good one.
I think they deserved one, an offside call. But then again, it went into the keeper's hands. He'd probably rather have it in his hands than on the ground.
Yep. Nice punt. And with the wind will play a factor. It's a strong wind blowing from, as you look at your screen, basically the upper left of your screen to the lower right. Sometimes directly into the press box. But no, with the wind, and again, it's not as strong as it was earlier, but that was a heck of a punt by Shirley. Or Sheary, excuse me, Sheary, and wind aided. There's Vecchioli. So Marks, number 21, we've seen him play in the defensive back line. He's up a more forward position. Oh, that's Ian Miller, number 14, at the right back position.
Good run by Attleboro, brave move by the keeper.
Well, sophomore doesn't know any better. Likes the taste of shoe leather. Another nice punt. Knocked down by Chris Rousseau, I believe. That's a trip by Vecchioli, inadvertent. On Grant. It's funny, last year as a freshman, number 8, Kyle Grant, short, and I related to him because, I was the shortest boy in my class from second grade to sophomore year of high school. Oh, nice through ball by Morales. Badger tries to get there, and again, Sheary slides out to make the stop, his second save. So I was telling the coach how I relate to Kyle, being so short and having to look up, because your eyes make contact with the girl's neck. And then I saw Kyle on the field. He's grown about 4, 5, 6 inches since last year. So I said, good for you, Kyle. You can look the girls in the eye this year. Whoops.
Oh.
As Sheary tries to show us his throwing arm and ends up for the turnover for the Bombardiers. Here's Smith. Marks back to Toby. Vecchioli. Morales. Stoughton defense gets back quickly.
Right now, Attleboro is staying nicely spread out.
Yes.
So they can make these passes work.
There's, whoops. Long cross. Who's that cross by? Here's Vecchioli. 2 goals on the season. Hard left shot. 3 goals on the season. Vecchioli from 25 yards out. A left foot blast to the top right corner. Wow.
Nice shot. I'm not sure why they ran to the corner flag, but they...
6th minute, Vecchioli had to figure out who got that assist later. His 3rd goal of the season. And Ned, counting last year, that's the 4th goal I recall of us calling for Vecchioli hitting one of those top corners.
That was a beautiful shot. I don't think the keeper had a serious chance to get it.
Yeah.
Because of where it was placed. Obviously, the right keeper in the right time would have gotten it, but most would have not have. So we can't blame.
Right. Sherry. And by the way, that was number 16, Luke Hagopian. He's the man way over on the far side of the field, the right side of the attack, who got the ball swung over to the left, which led to the Vecchioli goal. But again, Stoughton, a good defensive setup, Ned, and Attleboro showing spacing and patience, 2 things we haven't always said about them.
Yes, well, as the season goes on, they get, we won't say lectured, but spoken to, instructed.
McSweeney gets it inside down to number 6. That's Kozak. Over the end line, Cashel Stuger tracks it down. So again, Stoughton looking for their first win this season, but being down on the bench, talking to Coach John Grant, who played at Xaverian High School and then amateur soccer for Watertown United. Plenty of enthusiasm from the players, who had some nice things to say about our broadcast last year. There's a steal by junior captain Marotti, Joe Marotti, but Attleboro gets it back. Stuger. Boy, we did a field hockey game that started at 3:45. The temperature's dropped about 15 degrees since then. Morales with a long through ball picked up by Vecchioli. Gets it back. And his pass through. Sheary picks it up. I think Vecchioli was trying to backheel the ball to himself.
Yeah.
One of the criticisms we've had of Alex, and there are very few, he loves the game of soccer. Sometimes he tries to be a bit too fancy. And it costs him. But then again, we all started playing sports because it's fun. And I feel bad criticizing for that because normally he's got the skill to do it.
Right.
And I know it's high school varsity soccer and the standings count, but you can't tell players not to have fun out there.
Well, the standings may count, but you really, really hope that somebody is deciding they should have fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Their jobs do not depend on it.
Yeah. That was Miller with the throw in. Steal by one of the captains for Taunton. I believe that's Carvalho, number 10. Yes. Oh, taken away by Chris Russo. Vecchioli.
You cannot run through Attleboro players, either in field hockey or in soccer.
Yep. William Badger to Hagopian on the right. Back to Vecchioli. Chris Russo. Whoops.
Yep.
I thought there was a player wide open on the left for Attleboro, but no, that's one of the ball boys in the sidelines, Max D'Amico.
Free kick from, 40 yards out? Got to move, though.
Where is it?
It's on the 30. So.
Okay, 15, so that's 25 yards out. I was noticing this field, the soccer pitch at Tozer Cassidy Field, is a few yards longer than the soccer setup at Gillette Stadium where the Revolution play. Because they're absolutely, the goals are on the back line of the football end zones. So this is the full 120-yard field, which is the longest allowed. Here comes Morales. Hard kick, save to Sheary, almost bobbles it. Third save for the sophomore, Ben Sheary.
And the magic goalie magnet works again.
Yes.
But it was a nice kick. And obviously it landed with some force.
Nice pressing defense on the far side by Badger. Attleboro almost looks like they have three forwards now there with Marks on the left. Badger with a cross. Morales tries to sneak it by. Who was that Stoughton defender? Nice play there. I think that's number 5. That's Joe McSweeney, the sophomore. Center back, nice play. Whoops, the wind took that over Marcellus's head.
Right.
And we told you the wind would be a factor on those punts and goal kicks. Smith to Stuger. Steal by Kyle Grant. Steal by, handball, good call. The official on this side of the field is Luis Reyes. Played at Taunton High School, and after that, Cal State Hayward University, which is now Cal State East Bay. He doesn't like the new name, but that was Division I soccer.
Right.
And the other official on the far side, Steve Burton, played Colebrook Academy in New Hampshire and for Champlain College. Marcellus tips it over Toby Smith, and then Smith from behind Marcellus knocks it away, but our first corner kick of the game. What a sneaky recovery by Smith. I know it's early, Ned, but Stoughton looks pretty skilled. They don't look like a team that should have had no success. Yeah.
To me.
And I know the Hawk. Oh, beautiful.
Not that this is an easy league.
Exactly, it's a great league.
Yeah.
And that's the junior captain, number 7, Jao Marathi, who had that corner kick.
Offsides.
Yep.
Maybe they're still learning to be a team. You know, that's...
Well, they're very young. Six seniors on the roster. I think one of them hurt. Vecchioli, again, we see that backheel pass, but it was knocked back to him. And now Vecchioli continues down the right wing, a give and go with Agopian. And Vecchioli tries to draw the foul.
Without success.
Yeah. Want to get the name of that outside back there for Stoughton. Looks like number 17, I believe.
So, yeah.
Tyler Teixeira, Jr.
When the light was a little brighter, these numbers were easier to read.
And again, Vecchioli, man, he's played a lot of soccer. He's watched a lot of soccer because he knows the tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, nice steal. Pop forward. I think that's Grant. Yes.
Look at that speed.
Marathi.
Yeah.
Cross. Teammate open. That's number 27. D'Souza. Back to D'Souza. Broken up by Vecchioli. Once too often to the well. Marks. Good work by number 6 for Stoughton, freshman Kozak. Well, actually, that was number 8, Grant. But Stuger knocks down that through pass attempt.
Call it.
Wind is picking up.
Yeah, no, it's coming. It's a little bit down, and usually the winds we see here are more, north-south on the field.
Yeah.
Length of the field, and this one, very tricky crosswind.
Eswin Morales, far side to Tom Russo. Over to Agopian. Shiri, scoops it up. I'm not going to call that a shot, Ned. I think that would have gone wide.
No, it was going well wide, but it would have, if he didn't get it, it was going to turn into a shot.
Yep. Attleboro going with some longer through balls against this Taunton 4-5-1 defense. Smith kicks it back to Tyler Rocchio, the sophomore goalie. Whoops.
A little too hard.
And again, we told you Tyler Rocchio in the spring, the fall 2 football season, he was the JV place kicker. Well, looks like Attleboro is set for a kicker for the next 3 years. To which Coach Strachan said, no, we're not. He's going to be the starting goaltender on the soccer team in the fall. Oh, long blast! First save by Vecchio. That came off the boot of number 10. Ruan Carvalho, one of their captains.
Optimistic, but you've got to try. See
Yeah.
if you get a surprise occasionally. Actually, with this wind, it might have gone very strangely.
Yeah. Nice work on an undersized Stoughton player. Won that battle for the head ball. That was number 23, Miguel Mills, a junior. And the official on the far side, Steve Burton. And again, in this 2-referee system, makes the call on his sidelines, only about 50, 60 yards behind the play.
Yeah.
Which I don't mean as a criticism of him. The officials have to look for offsides.
Yeah, he has
That's
to,
how this, yep.
He has to stay back there to be able to call the offside.
It saves schools money to use the 2-referee system. In Rhode Island, they go with the 3-ref system. Morales with a through ball. Sherry is there again. Once again, not afraid of the shoe leather of William Badger.
So it is interesting that I think they still, when they go to playoffs, they go to 3 refs.
Do they? Okay.
Because that is considered a system. Back when I was reffing high school soccer, the word was, well, wouldn't mind doing 3, except nobody wanted to take partial pay to be an AR, an assistant ref.
Yep.
So,
Ball's headed back to Rocchio. Pressure is put on by Marotti.
and I also wouldn't be surprised if you'd have a hard time finding 3 officials for every game.
Yeah.
These days.
Sliding tackle from behind. And again, I'm not going to tell you that Stoughton looks like the best team in the Hockomock League to me, but boy, the way they've hustled, their positioning, they don't look like an 0-17.
I know this. It doesn't.
Again, they're very, very young.
Especially, you can see that they maybe aren't a high-scoring team, but they don't look like a team that should have had all these goals scored against them.
Yep. Left-footed through ball hits Morales in the fleshy hindquarters, the backside. That's 6 is Chris Russo. Nice work, defensive work. Marcellus gets it back to Toby Smith. To Cashel Stuger. Miller. And again, I'm confusing Hagopian and Badger at times. Offside net?
Yes, that's what he called. I admit I didn't see it, but he is tracking the line well, and we're to try to see numbers and people. We're not watching that direction.
1-0 Bombardier scored in the 6th minute. Goal was scored by Alexander Vecchioli, his 3rd of the year. A beauty, a 25-yard blast for this left foot to the top right corner. Here come the Black Knights. Nice cross ball to Marcellus. Whoops. Take away by Chris Russo. They let it play on. Morales. Right foot blast, hooking wide. And
In comes the ball from the ball boy, who's now got a very long run.
yeah. And number 6 for Stoughton, Oleg Kozak, the freshman. Kind of limping out there right now. Hope he's okay. Inside 22 minutes in the first half. Sheary.
Nice kick, but true to form, and he went the other way.
Was that a handball? Off the boot of Tom Russo.
Another homework night for you?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Toby Smith, one times the pass to just misses Chris Russo. Taking over for Stoughton is Pierre.
Did you do your homework already?
Pierre to Marcellus. Whoops.
Oh,
And with a spin, it goes over the end line goal kick.
Right, he was waiting to see, is it going to go out or should I pick it up?
Now, Ned, I'm deep. I'm heavy. I see things. I don't think that's what Tay Marcellus meant to do.
I'm pretty sure that's a correct observation. Oh,
Yep. Marks throws it in, knocked right back to him by Kozik. Tom Russo. And Attleboro in a 3-2 formation. 3 backs, 2 defensive midfielders, 3 offensive midfielders, 2 forwards. The Russo brothers, 6 and 9, taking the role of the defensive midfielders. Stuger, nice quick pass to Miller.
Attleboro staying spread out and noticing that they are around each other.
Touch pass from Morales to Vecchioli on the run, broke it up nicely by number 17 for Stoughton there. That was Teixeira. Long ball, Sherry, offsides. Well, Sherry wasn't offside, Vecchioli was, but Sherry's the goaltender. Halfway through the first half. I don't think I'm going to make it home in time for Jeopardy tonight, Ned.
No, I don't think so. Slightly late start.
Sherry with his right foot, hard and low, stolen by Hagopian. Nice defense from behind, number 27, Silva de Sousa. Here comes Marcellus, who's got long strides. What year is Marcellus? He's a junior. Oh, I'm sorry, that's number 11. Yeah, Marcellus, yeah, senior. Trying to look at some of Stoughton's results through the season. 5-0 loss to Taunton, 6-2 to Foxborough, 3-0 to KP, 4-0 to East Bridgewater, 8-1 Canton, 6-0 to Mansfield, and 7-0 to OA. So their last 3 games, I don't know if it's due to injury or what, they've given up more goals than I would expect, having seen play half of the first half.
Yeah.
Marcellus, whoops. D'Souza. Vecchioli with a good defense. And then a nice steal with his belly by D'Souza. Jao Marati gets it forward. Toby Smith, double teamed. Knocked away by Marsalis. Toby stays with it and bailed out by Chris Russo.
Attleboro ball, way down in the corner.
Long throw over Vecchioli. Morales there to clean it up, controls. And let's see Attleboro try to spread the field here, hopefully. Russo, the Tom variety, to Miller. Hagopian. Trying to get it up to Badger. Uh-oh. And I think a Taunton player stepped on the ball and twisted his ankle. Can't see which player it is, but he's wearing a captain's band. And the referees have stopped the action. So with a player down, we'll take a break. With a score, Attleboro 1, Taunton nothing. 18-10 to go, first half on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass 110 in Attleboro has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I believe that's number 49, Owen Roddy, one of their senior captains who was not in the starting lineup. But what a shame for him, as he is down in pretty significant pain. It's a double-digit number starting with 4, and there's just one of them on the program, and that's Roddy. Nice work there defensively, number 9 for Stoughton, Alex Prokopyuk. Wow, just a sophomore. $17:48 to go, first half, 1-0 Bombardier. Stoughton getting ready for the throw-in. Off the chest of Teixeira. Well, they gained about 10 yards of field position there, Ned.
Well, then he lifted his foot when he threw.
Oh, okay. No, I had your mic too low there.
Oh, you had my mic.
That was me.
I couldn't hear myself. Maybe a good thing.
Rolls all the way back to Sherry, the goaltender. Sherry with a long punt with the win. Oh, Yanni is in for the Bombardiers. Number 19, Yanni Skortis. Ball rolls all the way down to Tyler Rocchio. Yeah.
It's pressured.
Miller, right side. Give and go back to Miller. To Badger. Vecchioli on the run. Pass. Ooh. Went to the right to Yanni Skortis. I think Vecchioli wanted that back. Offside is Marathi. Marathi, yeah. Not a bad sunset developing over there, Ned.
No. And nicely low, so it doesn't blind us, but looks pretty.
Yeah. Stuger against the wind, keeps it low. Read nicely by Grant, heads it back the other way. Stoughton trying to mount an attack. Lucas Marks says otherwise. Skortis. Again, Grant Reeds steps into the passing lane with the steal. Nope, that's a lie. That's number 5, Joe McSweeney. I was going to say he was awful deep for a midfielder. It's because it wasn't a midfielder ball. Oh. That's Chris Russo, left side to Smith. Vecchioli controls it. Nice backheel pass to Morales. Through ball pass onside. No, offside. And that was William Badger. Beautiful pass. And we saw Vecchioli, who loves that back heel move.
Right.
So it would have been Vecchioli to Morales to Badger for the goal, but that was more than a step offside, Ned.
Yeah, no, I don't think the crowd agrees, but that.
Oh, the referee on this side, Reyes, basically saying to some of the Bombardiers, that's enough. One more comment. Don't want to hear it. That call wasn't close.
And I'm saying the officials are staying well positioned to make those calls.
Yeah.
Not everybody does. I think we've had some good officials this year. These are staying in the right place.
Yep. Stuger, Miller. Marks. Down the wing. That is onside. Badger is after it. And knocked away. What's the number on the back of that Stoughton jersey? 17, was that it? Tyler Teixeira. 1-0 Bombardiers, goal by Vecchioli in the sixth minute. 15:24 to go, first half. Corner kick. First of the game for the Bombardiers. Looks like it's going to be a short corner.
Well, they're making them worry about it.
Yeah. High cross, deep. Morales tries to get a foot on it. Not well hit. Knocked over the line. Another corner kick. That was number 6. Freshman Kozak clearing the ball away. Boy, you look at Stoughton, number 6. Just a freshman. Kyle Grant, number 8, a sophomore. McSweeney, number 5 in the back line, just a sophomore. The goaltender, a sophomore. Line shot low. Headed out of there. Way out of there. By the way, the corner kick was originally taken by Hagopian. Also, Alex Prokopiuk was disruptive defensively there. Oh, Morales shows a quick burst of speed, slides it in front. Sherry scoops it up.
Just before a blue foot.
Yes.
Actually, a green foot in that case.
That's Badger.
You're right. No, it is.
Almost a self-pass. Prokopiuk wins that battle.
Ooh.
That was Kozak to Banks. Excuse me, Grant. Where did Banks come from? There's no Banks out there. Left side, that's Carvalho. Long ball, Tyler Rocchio. Good speed on this Stoughton team again.
No, they have to wait till the second half, and maybe they can't keep this up for a game, and then they get burned out. You know.
That is true. They are playing at a high energy level.
Right.
If they were boxers, they're not pacing themselves for the late rounds. Throw in. Nice work, Prokopyuk. After the nice work by the header by number 4, Pierre. But the ball ends up on Miller's boot. Attleboro's right back. That takeaway caused by Silva de Sousa. Smith, excuse me. Throw in for Stoughton Black Knights. They're going to make a sub. Getting a rest is Wenderson Silva de Sousa, who's been active. Coming in, looks like number 22, Evan Kang. Sophomore who started in the midfield today.
Immediately gets into the play.
Yep. Whoops, Miller. Slight mistake, and look at the speed of Marotti. Bailed out by Cashel Stuger. Ned, I thought that Marotti was wide open to the net. Here they come on a second attack. But Stuger, again, number 12 for Attleboro. Man, he accelerated quickly to get back in that play. Marotti, again, number 7 in the white. He's a soccer player, but his running style is more like a tailback in football. Every stride, he means it.
Are you implying that soccer players don't try to run?
No, I'm saying it's a north-south physical style.
Right. But also, of course, soccer players don't really get breaks as often as tailbacks either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't have team meetings. Huddles after every play. Vecchioli, a nice self-pass, throws down the Stoughton defender, tips it up, save Sheary. That was a subtle toss down with his left hand of the Stoughton defender still in the turf. 5 saves now for Ben Sheary, the sophomore. Nice steal by Chris Russo. Badger. Vecchioli was going for the ball, stolen momentarily by Pierre. Marotti tries a one-touch pass to Prokopyuk. Can't quite keep it in. Attleboro ball. Attleboro sub. I know I said this once earlier during an Attleboro, North Attleboro girls soccer game. It's been a hard but clean game so far. And Ned, remember that? As soon as I said that?
Yeah, that was a mistake to say that.
Boy, so I won't say that, even though I'm thinking it. But that game, again, that Attleboro, North Attleboro girls soccer game we mentioned, I hope there's that much hitting in the Thanksgiving Day football game this year. Inside 8 minutes to go. Chris Russo. Miller. Whoops. Nearly knocked away. Who's that over there? I think that's number 23, Miguel Mills. Nice work by Yanni. Screening off the Black Knight defender to get the throw in for his team. Vecchioli. Marotti with the steal, but they can't convert. And Russo, what a nice play. Back to Vecchioli. Morales in a foot race. Look at those two sprint. Morales gets it away from Stoughton's McSweeney. Said he got his leg first.
Yeah, because he's putting it not out of bounds, but
Yep.
I guess.
And again, Luis
Free kick.
Reyes. There it is, Reyes. It's funny, Luis Reyes. There's only 8 letters in that name, but if you say it properly, you're using about 5 syllables. Luis Reyes. Number 24 in for the Bombardiers, Connor Edema, who's got a couple of goals on the season. Stuger. Miller. 21 is in. Oh, Marks, yep. Yanni Skordas. We haven't seen Yanni make a mad dash towards the goal with his hair flying in the wind yet. Trust me, folks, that'll come. Oh, nice one-touch pass, Badger, Vecchioli, and there it is to Yanni on the right side. Little bit behind him, has to control it. Long right-footed shot. Ooh! Did the goaltender touch that? He did, so it's going to be a corner kick.
No, I think he's
Oh,
hitting
goal
it.
kick. Okay,
Goal
good.
kick.
Shiri let it
I
go.
think he asked the other one's opinion.
Morales gets a rest for the Bombardiers. And who's this player coming in? That's number 11 for Attleboro, Liam Bischoff. Vecchioli. Boy, is this a bouncy turf.
Yeah.
Stoughton trying to counterattack.
Ooh.
Knocking it forward, I believe that's Kang. Rocchio gets there first. Tried to knock it over to the elementary school, but the high fence out there kept it in.
Not by much.
No.
He almost got it over.
And the ball boy doodly going after it on that side. Tipped up in the air by Marks. Attleboro trying to counter. Nice little defensive play by 17 in the white to Shera. And is that number 16, Zach Feist? Might have been number 10, sorry folks. As it's getting darker, it's tough for us to clearly see the numbers on that far side. Whoops. Zhao with a nice soft pass, trying to get a right foot. Oh, beautiful pass. Oh, a little bit too far for Grant from the freshman Kovic. Lofting it in as Zhao breaks the net with a header. Rocchio with the save off the foot of Marati. Tries to pass it off. There's a hard shot. Goal! Is it winning off Miller?
They gave it. I think.
Grant with the goal, but we're giving an assist to Zhao Marati, whether technically he deserves it or not, because it was his hustle that made that play. And in the 36th minute, we are tied at 1. Wow.
That was quite a sequence.
Yes.
Awful lot of effort being expended out there by both sets. This is nobody taking this easy.
Yeah. Stoughton with a tying goal in the 36th minute. And the constant pressure, we've seen it kind of ineffectively applied by Zhao Marati for most of this first half. He's always hustling. But on that sequence, on 2 different occasions, he put pressure on Tyler Rocchio and the Bombardier defense and made a brilliant crossing pass to Grant inside out in basketball terms for the goal. So we've got Rocchio for 3 saves and 5 for Shiri in the Stoughton net. This is a Stoughton team that's been outscored 21-1 in their last 3 games. And they look very competitive here.
I know we haven't seen their games and don't know the real details, but
Toby Smith blocks that shot with his right shoulder. Inside the final 3 minutes of the first half.
getting close to the 2-minute stoppage.
Yeah. Where we enter Super Secret Mystery Time. Ooh, you went with the little Mystery Science Theater 3000 sound effect there, Ned.
Well, we got to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Toby Smith. Chris Russo tracks it down. Vecchioli. Through ball, broken up. Oh, but getting it back for the Bombardiers is Edema. All the way through to Shiri. By the way, a few moments ago, breaking up that through ball attempt by Attleboro was Joe McSweeney, the sophomore defender. Miller tracks it down. And again.
Oh, he's just working hard there.
Yeah, Jao Marathi, and it's a 4-5-1 formation for Stoughton. So Marathi's all alone up there, which even when he gets a turnover like that, sometimes it's tough for.
I think he just ran out of his shin guard.
Oh, to take advantage of it. He has to sometimes try to control the ball and wait for his teammates to catch up. But he's been involved up front there a lot today. Skordas down the right sideline. Crossing ball by Marks, offside again. Badger questioning that offside call again, but with a slightly politer attitude that time. I don't know if politer is a word. Politer? More polite. There we go.
I think, yeah.
Thank you to my high school English teacher from years ago. Adema with the steal. Prokopuk with the pressure. He's just a sophomore. Big lad for a sophomore.
Really?
Pierre, and you can tell the Black Knights, since they've tied this game at 1, playing with a bit more confidence. Earlier it was like playing with desperation. Now they're playing with confidence. Nice work defensively by Russo after the good work defensively by Stoughton. Here comes Skordas. And once again, Yanni's pass deflected. We haven't had a chance to see Yanni run free yet. Prokopuk. Back pass fed in by Pierre. Broken up by Stuger. Long through ball right on the button to Bischoff. No call. They're saying Pierre expected the call.
Yeah, but they stopped running well.
Luis Reyes saying he got to the ball first. Late in this first half, tied at 1.
It's definitely getting colder out there.
Yeah. And that will end the first half of play. 1-1. Attleboro scoring in the 6th minute. Stoughton tying it up in the 36th. For Attleboro, it was Vecchioli, a beautiful left-footed goal to the top right corner. We'll find out at halftime who made the assist. For Stoughton, Marathi, a junior captain, getting it to Kyle Grant, sophomore son of the coach, for the goal that evened it up. Ned.
This has been a very unexpected game. Based on the records coming in, we expected a much more one-sided play. This has been a very even game, and don't understand why Stoughton has so many goals scored against them.
Yeah, tough to see why. All right, we'll be back with second half action after this. I'm going to walk across the field and see who the Attleboro bench is giving the assist to in the first goal. We'll be back on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com. As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptional books and reading material for all ages and in a variety of genres. The panel discussion will take place in the library's marble lobby.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Are you looking for more opportunity? The Literacy Center is here to help. We have free year-round classes in English, computer literacy, and high school equivalency. With the help of teachers and tutors, you can prepare for your citizenship test, make a resume, get ready for college, or learn how to speak better English. Classes held during the day, evening, or on Saturdays. View our website, theliteracycenter.com, or call 508-226-3603. The Literacy Center, building a better community.
Jumpin' Juba will perform a live concert in the Attleboro Library's Marble Room on Thursday, November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. Jumpin' Juba is a local blues-inspired trio that plays rearranged R&B classics and original music. They play frequently in the local area and recently performed as part of Attleboro's Summer Concert Series. This program is supported by a grant from the Attleboro Cultural Council, a local agency which is supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council, a state agency. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field as we get ready for the second half of this soccer game. Boys soccer tied at 1. I'm not going to mention, I went over to the Attleboro bench to pick up who collected the assist. Asked Emilio Tikas, one of their senior captains who injured his ACL in the preseason and is going to miss the year, who had the assist in Attleboro's first goal. It was number 6, Chris Russo, who happened to be standing next to him. That was me, he said very humbly. But Coach Pereira, Ned, he wasn't a happy human being.
We have somebody hopping on one foot over there.
That's the senior captain, Owen Roddy, who came in and
You think that's him, right?
yeah, stepped on the ball and sprained his ankle badly. But Coach Pereira, again, there have been some plays where the Bombardiers, you get a 4-0 lead or something, you want to try to start, try some fancy dancy passing, that's fine. But they've been too cute by half a few times. And again, without giving any specifics, he wants more determined, more serious soccer from the team in blue.
Well, they've been staying nicely spread apart, but we have to agree that after a while they had more passes intercepted than to start with. Before they were just clicking things through.
Yep.
But late in that first half,
Yep.
not in the second half yet.
Yep.
Now we are. Didn't seem to be working as well.
Setting the tone right off the bat, Marotti putting the pressure on the Bombardiers, and it leads to the first turnover of the half. Evan Kang gets it back for the team in white.
Okay.
There's a late whistle.
Yeah, there are limits.
And again, the official on the near side, Steve Burton, played his high school soccer at Colebrook Academy in New Hampshire. Played collegiately at Champlain. Luis Reyes is on the far side now. Cal State, Taunton High School and Cal State Hayward. Long left-footed kick, headed out of there by Vecchio. Follow-up attempt. Joao Morotti sweeps it in. Luis Reyes played his high school soccer at Taunton, his collegiate soccer at Cal State Hayward, now known as Cal State East Bay. Rockio punting with the wind this half. Got some distance on that. Hope you got a look at some of the beautiful pink and blue clouds up there at the sunset. And we have information on the ball boys. On this side, it's Max D'Amico, an 8th grader. On the far side, Colin Privy, a 5th grader. Morales. Tom Rousseau to his brother Chris, who assisted on the first goal by Vecchioli. Smith. Oh, no wonder why I think everything was blurry on the far side of the field. Didn't put my distance glasses back on.
You need to switch your eyes, huh?
Hey, now the game's in HD. Hagopian. Tom Burns has his pass broken up. Is that Banks? Yes, that's Grant. But Cashel Stuger is there. I don't think Cashel Stuger gave Coach Pereira much to complain about in that first half.
And he's not, and to start off this one, he's not either.
Yep.
However you might put that tense.
We speak good. Hagopian, Vecchioli, long left-footed cross going up for the header was Marks. Chasing it down is Badger. I would say the Bombardiers are playing with more determined style, but Badger always runs like his hair's on crazy. Hair's on fire, excuse me. Chris Russo, there's Vecchioli, right side. There's Hagopian. 20 yards out, cross in front, handball. Ooh, off the arm of the defender, number 5, McSweeney.
Sure looked like it, but must have decided to.
Yeah.
Well,
it was inadvertent. It wasn't intentional. He didn't extend his arm.
Well, he had it off his body, I think.
Yeah.
But
okay.
We're not the official.
Yep. Whoops. That's number 3, Jake Stromfors. Junior.
The light may be going away, the wind isn't.
Right.
Usually it does it at dusk.
Vecchioli hustling back into the play, but cannot cause a turnover. Good control by Stoughton. Playing
nice
with some
pass.
confidence. Yeah. Kang. That's going to get picked off. Stuger. Ned, why again does he wear the captain's armband?
Because, let's see, he works his ever-loving whatever off.
Actually, his positioning is so good. He never looks like he's scrambling. But he's an outstanding center back. Yep.
But he's moving all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And there again, there's Marotti, who has to wait for his teammates to catch up with his 4-5-1 lineup. Left footer, onside, left-footed pass. Oh, beautiful play by Smith to knock that away from Silva de Souza. Again, Smith does not have the build of a backline player, but boy, does he have the skill for it.
Yeah.
Man. Speaking of reading the game well.
Right. I think Attleboro's energy level has gone up here.
Based on the talking to they got from Coach Pereira at halftime, Ned, their energy level better be up.
But Stoughton's has not gone down.
Yeah.
I think we wondered if they might. They are still chasing and working hard.
Yeah. And, when I go over to try to get information like who scored that goal or who got that assist, I never try to interrupt anyone and have a conversation. The coach is talking. But Coach Pereira will, normally at least wave at me or nod his head.
Right.
There was no acknowledgement. He was talking to his team and his team only, and he was not going to be interrupted. Smith. And you see Attleboro now trying to, moving side to side, holding the ball a little bit, trying to make the Black Knight defenders run around a little bit, wear them out. And there goes, wow, that time Marotti running around leads to the turnover. Grant.
Good ball.
Smith, no, that's Stromfors.
Safely puts it out. Gives time to reset there.
34-23 to go in the game. Kang will throw it in. Marotti. Oh, taken away by Hagopian. And there's Badger. Hair on fire again.
Oh.
It'll be a throw in for the Bombardiers. Bill wants to get this in quickly. And nope. Taunton gets back.
Right.
Stoughton, excuse me.
Stoughton, but I think also we didn't have much in the way of Attleboro players there.
Oh! Tom Russo trying to hit marks. 33-40 to go. Long throw into the wind by Sherry. Ball kind of held up. Nice move by Carvalho. Carvalho down the field to Marotti.
The wind blew it out.
Yep. Throw in for the Bombardiers. Stuger looks behind him, checks to see who Marotti is.
Okay.
Chris Russo. Smith. Ooh, Stuger.
Oh.
A rare mistake, but that mistake caused by the pressure of João Marotti, and he's all alone up top. Two subs coming in for Stoughton. One of them, number 9, Alex Prokopiuk, the sophomore. Sorry, I didn't see the other one. This is why we can't have nice things.
That comment was not directed towards the field, but rather toward the spectators.
Yes. It's okay to drop your fancy seat that you can put over these aluminum stands, but right below our field mic? Why isn't the field mic on the field? Okay, that's a good point.
Ooh.
Carvalho with nice move, gets that to 27. Who's that? Silva de Souza. Oh, nice play by Stromfors. Badger. Knocked out by Carvalho. Hagopian. Tom Russo.
Oh.
Stuger. Smith. Toby's a junior. His older brother Joshua, former co-captain or tri-captain for the Bombardiers. That call is going to go against Marks. What do you think, Ned?
Stoughton is still continuing to really disrupt Attleboro here.
Yeah.
Attleboro is showing more energy, Stoughton is just breaking up their flow
Yeah.
by lots of energy.
Wow.
Whoa.
That dropped quickly from a long way away. I think that was Grant. Nope. All right. Okay, we got it. The kid in the pink or fuchsia shoes, that's number 6, Oleg Kozik, the freshman. Kind of a more forward midfielder. Grant is number 8 in the more classic black shoes. And he's playing midfield in the center, more back towards the defenders. Morales tries to chip ahead. Broken up. That's Teixeira again. Another steal by Smith. Trying to get a through ball to Badger. Kicking it out for Stoughton, number 22, Evan Kang. 10 minutes into the second half, still tied at 1. Yep. Tom Russo to Morales. Broken up. Yeah, that's a foul. Ooh, Esvin. And gets a pat on the back from Wenderson Silva de Sousa. Hard foul, but not an intentional one.
Right.
Talking to the officials briefly at halftime. We're actually talking to Steve Burton more.
Whoa. This official has the marking spray.
Yes.
Ooh, or shaving cream, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Luis Reyes, no, he's got the marking spray. He also has the communication devices the officials could wear, but he was very frustrated he couldn't get those to work. But again, we don't want to curse this game, but it's been a hard game, a lot of sportsmanship. Save by Sherry off the foot of Vecchioli, first of the half, 6th of the game. And when you think of Sherry, Ned, those first 5 saves he had, those were all, I think, in the first half of the first half. Bombardiers took the second half of the first half off, the last 4 minutes, 20 to 40.
At least on the attack. Where is it?
Long throw. Nice work by Cavallo. Kozak, right side to Prokopyuk. Broken up by Smith.
Whoa.
And taken down by Prokopyuk. Toby grabbed him first, but Prokopyuk then threw Toby to the turf.
Right, yeah. Let's not get chippy, guys.
Yeah. Stuger with the wind. There's Carvalho, one of the Stoughton captains. Broken up, Tom Russo. Hagopian. Vecchioli. Long through ball attempt. Marks is after it. Over the end line.
Yeah,
goal kick. Ned, Attleboro's tried an awful lot of those long through balls. They've only put 1 goal on the board. You think maybe a little more possession might be the way to go, or is that 4-5-1 formation Stoughton's playing make that too difficult?
I don't know. It didn't to start with. They were clicking through on those short passes. Probably trying too hard. You know, but Stoughton is getting very good about disrupting them when they get close.
Trying too hard, maybe pressing a little bit.
Yeah. In the sense that
cleared out of there by the sophomore number 5, McSweeney. Touch pass, whoops, by Badger. Vecchioli to Morales. Nice defense by Kozik. Whoops.
Yeah.
Gets away from Hagopian, gets it back. Morales. And I think Morales took down, Morales took down the Stoughton player.
Yeah, well,
Silva.
Stoughton a bit generated it by trying to get the ball, but it was Morales' fault.
So drawing that foul, Wenderson Silva de Sousa. Great name. You know, I think this is a game where Coach Pereira was hoping to take control of this game early, maybe get some of the subs and other players who don't get a lot of time on the pitch, some varsity minutes today, and so far Stoughton is not cooperating.
What's going on? Oh, he just wants him to move back.
Yeah.
Everybody is totally confused.
Yes. Wow. Again, Marotti putting pressure on. 1 against 3.
He just keeps running and running.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Prokopuk, the sophomore, generates the steal. But bailed out by Chris Russo and then Morales. Long run to Vecchioli, the sole goal scorer. Across. Sherry scoops it up. He's trying to hit William Badger going to the net. A little too far in front of him. We're approaching 25 minutes to go. Whoops.
Yeah. That wasn't just the wind. He wants that one back, I'm sure.
So keep track of this. Hagopian. 1 touch pass. Badger lets it go through his legs. And that, yes, that's what the call they wanted on number 17 to Sheris, saying that ball went off Vecchioli. So Stoughton with control of the throw-in.
Which is in no hurry to keep going. Oh, they're subbing.
Adil Khan, the sophomore, comes in. Getting a rest is number 22, Kang.
Bad throw. Lifted his foot on the throw.
That's twice.
Yep.
Vecchioli. Tom Russo. Chris Russo assisted on the Vecchioli goal. In front, bounces over. Boy, it's a bouncy turf. Hagopian can't keep it in. Good defensive work, number 10, Carvalho. Wow.
I'd say nobody seems to be able to keep control of the ball for very long, and here it goes again.
Marks gets it over to Vecchioli. Shiri scoops it up. Boy, Attleboro.
One enthusiastic crowd.
Yes. Stuger stays composed under pressure. Russo, Hagopian, keeps it himself to Morales. Stoughton packing that defense in. Tom Russo tries to launch it through off the body of Kozik. Cleared out of there by McSweeney, I believe. Jao Marotti. Whoops. Morales tries to tip it forward to Hagopian. Too far. Turnover. Again, Attleboro coming into this game a record of 3 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. 3-1-1 in the Kelly Rex division. 9 goals scored, 7 allowed. Stoughton 0-7 coming in. 3 goals scored, 39 allowed. And second place in the league is 12. And they look nothing like that team today, as they have played determined, aggressive soccer all afternoon. They've allowed Attleboro to string 2-3 passes together, but with one exception, not that killer blow. Badger, cross! Tipped up, Carvalho got it away. Huge collision on the far side. Mark stays with it. Carvalho again gets it out of there. Tom Russo. Left foot. Blocked by Kozik. Or Kozak. Marotti heads the ball down. to Kuhn to number 12. Kick back to Rocchio. Can't use his hands. It came from a teammate. Russo heads it to Hagopian. Stoughton looking more confident. Attleboro looking more desperate. Stuger, left side, Smith. Nice work by Smith. They let him play on.
All right. That time to, I've raised my hands. I didn't do anything worked. You know. Yes.
Chris Russo to Tom Russo. Left foot comes in. Wow. And again, Carvalho clears that out. For Stoughton. Oh, Hagopian didn't stay square to Carvalho, and he just goes right around him. Can't approach a man sideways. I mean, that's endemic to any sport.
Yeah.
When you're playing defense, you got to stay square to your man.
So,
Get your butt lower than his. Tough to approach someone sideways. Yes, Ned?
Stoughton just continues to disrupt Attleboro. You know, they try a few passes. We're not getting, more than 3 connected passes, I don't think, before somebody's got their foot on it. Now, it's working the other way also. But
Tom Russo with that breakup. Morales sprints down. Badger putting pressure on. That was Joe McSweeney. Quick throw in by Hagopian. Badger. Left foot cross. It got past Pierre, but cleaned up by Mills.
let's see if we can work it in this time.
Back to Smith.
Trying to big kick.
Carvalho heads it out of there. Wide, Sherry wisely lets it go.
No.
Jeez. I have Stoughton's goalie Sherry making 1 save here in the second half. None for Attleboro's Tyler Rocchio. Using the football field markings, both teams able to move it between the 10-yard lines, but not accomplish much down low. Corner kick. Headed. Sherry sees it.
Yep. Not enough speed on that one.
Nope.
So he seemed a little hesitant to move for it.
Yeah, I don't know if I lost it in the confusion there.
Right. I think he
Stuger, yep.
may have expected one of his defensive players to move and get in his way. And then
Hagopian. Whoops. Vecchioli. Stuger has to chase it down under the constant pressure of Marathi. Smith down the right.
Definitely a pest.
Yes. Trying to see who that's in at left wing. Stromfors to Tom Russo to Chris Russo, who've been on the pitch for the whole time. Trying to get it to Morales. Knocked away by Joe McSweeney, just a sophomore.
Could be a corner.
This will be Attleboro's second corner of the half, 4th of the game. We only have 17 and a half minutes left, Ned.
Yeah. This is not like we expected it at all.
What do you think,
Much
Coach?
better game than we were
Yeah.
expecting.
Morales keeps it on the ground. Trying to sneak in was Marks. Goal kick. What do you think Peter Pereira's blood pressure is right now?
I'm not sure whether they really. Well, they started off like they listened to him, but
Yeah.
Stoughton is just succeeding in keeping it disrupted. I
This
think
would
the
be-
best word. 'Cause
yeah.
It's not smooth. It's we get a ball and then the other side gets the ball and then back and forth, so nobody goes anywhere.
Tom Russo, with the steal. The referees let him play advantage as he's smashed into by Silva de Souza. Vecchioli knocks it off to Marks, long right foot. Offside Bombardiers.
Right.
And again, the Bombardiers trying these long line
Right.
drive through ball type passes.
Still wind out there.
Looking at the expressions on the, soft pass to the left, Carvalho. Hagopian puts pressure on him. Nice work by Grant. Kozak goes to the right wing, broken up by Marks. Morales trying to stay on side. There's the pass from Vecchioli. Morales is hit. Attleboro throw in. Who was that on defense? 17, that's Teixeira on defense.
Somebody could call probably an Attleboro timeout.
Attleboro Blue Bombardiers call timeout with 15:33 to go. We're tied at 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. Jumpin' Juba will perform a live concert in the Attleboro Library's Marble Room on Thursday, November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. Jumpin' Juba is a local blues-inspired trio that plays rearranged R&B classics and original music. They play frequently in the local area and recently performed as part of Attleboro's Summer Concert Series. This program is supported by a grant from the Attleboro Cultural Council, a local agency which is supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council, a state agency.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Attleboro and Stoughton tied at 1. Throw-in from deep in Stoughton territory on the right wing. It'll be taken by Hagopian. Long throw towards the box, Mansfield boys style. They always feature someone with those long throws. Hagopian gets by 1, double team, ball is knocked away by Kang. 15:15 to go. Even a longer throw headed out of there by McSweeney. Trying to control it is Chris Russo patiently. Long blast, that's going to be too high. And we've seen the Bombardiers in baseball terms, Ned, swinging for the fences.
Yes, and it's not working.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
and you know, I don't understand. This is not how we've seen them play.
Yeah.
You know, and then,
Into the wind as that ball dies just beyond 40 yards from the goal. Controlled well momentarily by Kang. He's played well. Smith knocks it out towards the Stoughton bench. Approaching 14 minutes to go, tied at 1. Attleboro scored in the 6th minute, a beautiful Alex Vecchioli goal, assisted by Chris Russo. Controlled most of the first half, but couldn't add to that tally. Stoughton tied it in the 36th minute. Great pressure by Jao Maradi, leading to the goal by Kyle Grant. And since then, Stoughton has been uber confident, and there's a Stoughton player down near midfield as we're playing on. And we got a timeout on the field. as a Stoughton player is still down. We will not speculate with the injury as trainer Pat Dunn comes out with a score. Attleboro 1, visiting Stoughton 1. We'll come back with an Attleboro corner kick after this on AACS 15 Sports.
As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptional books and reading material for all ages and in a variety of genres. The panel discussion will take place in the library's marble lobby. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Able to walk off in his own power, number 8, sophomore Kyle Grant, midfielder, who's played a sound, composed game all day today for Stoughton. Corner kick for the Bombardiers, third of the half, fifth of the game. Stoughton has just one. And again, Attleboro goaltender Tyler Rocchio has not had to make a save this half. The Stoughton goaltender Ben Sherry's only had to make one. Hagopian long in front. Stuger tries to head it, but coming in and heading it first was Chris Russo. Goes over the net, goal kick.
Oh, playing with the microphone on my headset again. Again, Stoughton, I don't think any big hurry to move along here.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're 0-7 on the season, outscored 3 goals for 39 against. And we always say, my brother John always used to say, in a tie, there's always a winner and a loser. And a 1-1 tie here, Stoughton Black Knights would be the big winner. Vecchioli trying a fancy pass to Morales that does not work out. Prokopyuk knocks it over to Silva de Sousa. Left side Mills. That's a lie, that's Kang. Kozak to Silva de Sousa. That's going to be picked off by Tom Russo. Tries to get it through to Badger. Badger gets by Sachera. Cross. Morales tries to set it up for Vecchioli. Broken up by Carvalho. Approaching 12 minutes to go. Fourth corner kick of the half, sixth of the game.
Short corner, off they go.
Hagopian shoots far corner, tipped. Vecchioli puts it in the net. The assist will go to number 16, Hagopian. That goal is scored in the 69th minute. Short corner net, it worked.
Yep. I think they got just a little bit lucky in the confusion in front of the goal. But there does come a time the desperation moves or the high press of Stoughton doesn't always get you there. In fact, several times in the movement down to there, they seem like overcommit to try to get the ball. And Attleboro is allowed to keep it moving.
But they decided to go with a short corner. Don't know if that was the player's choice or Coach Pereira's choice. And Hagopian with that cross. There's Morales. And Vecchioli is second of the game, fourth of the season. 2-1 Bombardiers. And from the reaction from the crowd, Ned, was that a loud cheer or a loud sigh of relief?
Well, mix and mix, I think. They were pretty happy with it now. But
And any Stoughton fans watching, or parents or boosters, I hope you're proud of the Black Knights Soccer Club today. Boy, did they come to play today. And hopefully they can build off this. You know,
Well,
Ned?
I'm not sure they're done yet.
That's true.
So whether this clicks Attleboro back up to a higher level, higher energy.
Yep. Well, hopefully for Coach Grant and the Stoughton Black Knights, something will click with them. Hey,
Right.
you know what? We do belong in the Hockomock
yeah.
League. We can play with these guys. Who was it who said, losing can become habit forming?
Yeah.
Ooh, Hagopian just misses that. Taken away by Vecchioli. Flips it to the left. Marks, maybe? Ooh, a cross in front. Sherry with the save. His 6th of the game. Gets a little more of that one. Nice touch pass. Smith tries to get it out of there. That was Bill Badger, heads it to Tom Russo, tries to knock it forward to Esva Morales. He does. Morales charging down the right. Cross, knocked away by McSweeney.
Another corner.
5th of the half, 7th of the game.
So it looks to me like Attleboro has stepped it up a little bit, and Stoughton's having to play a little bit more desperate, which is not a good combination if you're Stoughton.
And just looking, there's some dejected body language out there right now. Hagopian, far post. That was Vecchioli going up for it, got the top of his head, not his forehead. Stuger passes it back out to Marks. His shot headed out of there by, that's number 27, Silva de Sousa. Hagopian lofts it in. Morales, heads it off the crossbar. And Ned, we are a long way away, but I swear to God, I could see Morales' eyes open up, saucer wide.
Right.
He was exactly in the right position to head at that, maybe a little bit too much oomph.
Yeah. Can't blame the bouncy turf on that one.
Yeah. So that header just missed.
The tenor of this game has changed. That goal really changed things.
Tom Russo, left foot blast. Oh, what a save, Sherry. Rebound, score!
No good.
Ma-
No good. No good.
Why? Offside?
Offside.
So Tom Russo, shot, rebound, Marks, goal, no, offside. How the hell could that have been offsides?
But he wasn't. I know.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, again, the officials are much closer than we are.
Yeah, he made,
Marks taken down, and here comes Stoughton the other way. It's been a physical game, but no cheap stuff, no dirty stuff.
very, very few whistles for fouls.
And I think that's Grant back on the field. That's good to see for Stoughton. Vecchioli. And again, Vecchioli, sometimes he's the forward and Morales is the midfielder. They're taking advantage of Vecchioli's ability to handle and distribute the ball and using Morales' scoring touch. Stromfors heads it away. Nice hustle by Carvalho. 7:30 to go, 2-1 Bombardiers. Stromfors. Whoops. Ball got away, went out on bounds off the boot of Kozak, just a freshman.
I was going to say, he looks young.
Vecchioli, and you could see him touch his left hand to his head as he gave that possession away. Too much on that, all the way to the goaltender. That's third save of the half, 8th of the game for Ben Sheary, the sophomore. And look at that play by Toby Smith. Banging it off of Marathi to gain the throw-in. Plays like a coach's kid, doesn't he? Hagopian. Stuger. Oh, calmly gets it to Tom Russo. There's Chris Russo. Hey, number 10 in the white has meant it defensively today. Rowan Carvalho, one of their captains. Steal by Hagopian. Tom Russo, left side, marks. Has it broken up by Pierre.
What do you give? Attleboro.
Wow. Quick throw in. Smith controls that, gets it up to Marks. Another throw in for the Bombardiers. 5:40 to go in the ball game, plus any injury time. Although there shouldn't be much because timeouts were called. The one-time players went down. Whoops, that pass just misses connecting with Badger. Grant smashes it out of there. Deep into the Attleboro end. Stuger getting it back to the goaltender, Rocchio. Stoughton now trying to press forward more. Looks like they have two forwards up there now, not just the one.
They call a foul over there. A little push.
5 minutes to go. Vecchioli gets by Carvalho. Haven't done that much today. Not Alex in particular, the whole team. Grant drives it in. Uh-oh. Going down was the freshman Kozak. Stoughton using a 2. Ned, what'd you think of that?
I think that fits the rest of the game that they're not really calling these. I'm not sure that was a ball first, but that fits how they've not been calling things like that. And they shouldn't change now.
Lots of subs coming in for the Bombardiers. Number 11, Liam Bischoff. Number 19, Yanni Skordas. Strong forwards. Tom Russo. His brother's playing at Franklin Pierce. Another Attleboro grad. Anna Beck playing field hockey at Franklin Pierce. Back to Vecchioli. And they've stopped the clock, so the last 5 minutes is super secret mystery time.
Makes no sense to do that. Makes no sense. Some of the players have some idea how much time there is.
Hagopian, Yanni, oh, just wide! A beautiful run to the net and a great delivery by Luke Hagopian. Oh, in the words of the great Maxwell Smart, missed it by that much.
We have a timeout by
Stoughton. John Grant calling a timeout, wanting his team to make one final push here in super secret mystery time. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American Literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptions.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. And coming out of that timeout, Stoughton Black Knights psyched. That's the loudest we've heard that bench all game. Here comes Sherry with a goal kick into the wind. That's Mills. Broken up.
Ooh.
Number 6, Chris Russo there, one of the defensive midfielders. Attleboro number 17 is in, Kyle Neuendorf. Long throw. Skordas trying to bump the player off the ball. Steal by Tom Russo. Whoops, Skordas with the inadvertent trip. And Stoughton wants to move quickly. Luke Hagopian with the ball. Nice move. Oh, Vecchioli. Beautiful. Up ahead. Marks. No, that's Liam Bischoff's. No goal off the crossbar. Yanni's after it.
He's called what he's called. Handball.
On who? Well, you'll be able to look at that, folks.
It's a PK.
Yep, rewind it a little bit because it's a handball. So we'll call it the 78th minute. Handball.
For lack of any other guess.
Yep. And this will be Yanni Skordas, a senior forward. How about that stop by Turner against Nani for the Revolution last Saturday night? Oh, and it's a save by the sophomore Sherry! Wow!
All right. Called it a corner, apparently dribbled over enough to be a corner.
And yes, Hagopian will put this in. Sixth corner of the half. Far side, getting under that was Liam Bischoff. So Bischoff just missing a couple. Oh no, that was 17, excuse me. Neuendorf. So Attleboro, 2 chances to try to extend this lead, couldn't. Nice work by Wenderson Silva de Souza. Long through ball, Stuger is there. Kozak tries to control, but Stuger comes away. He is just so poised. Vecchioli gets it up to Skordas. Broken up by number 10, Carvalho. How many times have we said that today? And that's McSweeney, the sophomore, Stuger. Stuger just looks so poised and composed.
It helps to be a head higher than the person you're defending against.
Okay.
But that's just today.
Yeah. Toby Smith. And that will be, but Toby Smith able to neutralize Jao Marathi.
Again. But now, buy some time.
Grant trying to come into the play, screaming to the ball boy over there, Colin Privy, who helps him out. Marathi heads it back. Ball is scooped in front. Getting it out of there is Luke Hagopian. And that's the game, and Attleboro wins 2-1. Stoughton comes off the bench to congratulate their goaltender, Ben Sherry. Attleboro with an unbelievable sense of relief, strolling towards their goaltender, Tyler Rocchio. Ned.
Very different game than we were expecting. Do not understand how Stoughton has been scored on so many times if they played like this in other games.
Oops.
They are
Thank you.
quite an opponent, and they hustled and hustled and hustled. And that really disrupted Attleboro.
Attleboro scored in the 6th minute. Chris Russo assisting on the Vecchioli blast from 25 yards out. Left footer into the top right corner. Attleboro maintained control through most of the first half. Rocchio made 3 saves. 5 saves for Sherry and goal for Stoughton, but couldn't add to the lead. And then in the 36th minute, great work by Jao Marathi led to the goal by Kyle Grant. That made it 1-1, where it stayed that way till the 69th minute. Rockio was not forced to make a save in the second half. Sheary was forced to make 3 as we went a long stretch, more than 20 minutes, without either team landing a shot on goal. Finally, in the 69th minute, the pass was Luke Hagopian. The finish, after a mad scramble, was Alex Vecchioli, his second of the game, 5th of the year. A header just missed by Esvin Gonzalez in the 72nd minute. Looked like a goal was scored, Russo to Lucas Marks, but that was called offside or something. And then a penalty shot saved by Ben Sheary in the 78th minute, but Attleboro holds on 2-1.
Attleboro's coach may have some words for them, depending how much energy he thinks they played, but they did win the game.
Yes.
They did come through.
Yep.
They had some really moments of really great movements. Yep. Stoughton, on the other hand, they've lost, but it's got to be like a partial victory. That they're excited about the keeper making that penalty kick save, and they really fought well against a very good team.
Absolutely.
You know, Attleboro's a good team this year.
Thank you so much for joining us. Attleboro moves to 5-2-1, I believe. Stoughton drops to 0-8. Where's Attleboro? 4-2-1 for the Bombardiers. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you again.